today's category is Martinis and Manhattans. And the drink we're going to be making today is a classic Dry Martini, a very popular drink which was made well known largely due to the James Bond movie series. If you've watched James Bond, you should know that this is 007's drink of choice, okay? Very popular drink. Let's set up before we make this drink with some history. No one really knows who created this drink or came up with the idea for this drink. There are a couple of theories as to how this drink originated. One theory is that this drink originated in the city of Martinez, which is a city in the Bay Area, the San Francisco Bay Area, in the mid-1800s. Another theory is that this drink is linked to the Martini and Rossi Dry Vermouth brand, sorry. But perhaps the most popular theory is that this drink was created by a bartender called Martini di Taggia, who worked in the Knickerbocker Hotel in the early 1900s and served this drink to John Rockefeller. This is one of John Rockefeller's drinks of choice. So again, a couple of theories as to how this drink came about. No one really has a definitive answer, but what is certain is that this drink is a very popular drink, and if you make drinks in a bar, this definitely should be one drink that should be in your arsenal, okay? So a little setup before we make the drink. Martinis are always served chilled, right? So I recommend that you either chill your martini glass either in your refrigerator before serving, or you can put some ice, as I'm going to do in this video, in the glass and put to the side as we make the drink. Another thing you should know, martinis are largely based on vermouths. From a vermouth perspective, if I say, or if anyone says a dry martini, that means it's just less vermouth. If they say a wet martini, that means there's more vermouth. And if they say a perfect martini, it's equal parts vermouth to whatever liquor base you're using, whether that's gin, vodka, or whatever, okay? And then finally, before we make the drink, you can make a martini either shaken or stirred, okay? So when you put ice in a shaker and you make your drink, right, it's a much more aggressive way of mixing the ingredients in your drink, right? Meaning your drink is likely going to be a bit more carbonated. So when you strain that drink in your glass, you might see more bubbles, more fuzz, and so forth. And you might have more dilution because, again, it's very aggressive when you shake the drink, right? The pro to making your drink that way is that it chills the drink faster. So whenever you shake a drink, it gets colder faster, right? But again, when you strain it into your glass, you might have more fuzz, more carbonation. You might even have more microscopic ice that makes its way into the glass. Versus when you stir a drink in a mixing glass, you usually put ice, you stir with a bar spoon. It takes longer to chill the drink that way, right? But the drink is a bit more refined, right? And because with all martinis, you typically don't serve martinis on the rocks. When I say on the rocks, I mean on ice, right? So you strain the drink into your martini glass. You want to have the drink as refined as possible. So for this video, you can either make the drink shaken, as James Bond likes it, or you can make it stirred. I'm gonna make my drink for this video stirred, just so we stick with the default way of doing things, okay? But again, the choice is really up to the customer. So to start off, we're going to put some ice in our martini glass, okay? Just so we can give it a nice little chill. Put that to the side so it cools up some. We're going to fill our mixing glass with ice, okay? Give it a bit more. Okay, that's good. And the ingredients we're going to be using today are dry vermouth. I have Martini and Rossi dry vermouth. We're going to use about a 1/6 to 1/8 of an ounce, or 2 bar spoonfuls. We're going to be using Seagram's dry gin or any dry gin brand. The amount is really your choice. I'm going to use 2 ounces for this video, okay? And we're going to garnish with some olives, okay? So let's make this drink quickly. We'll start with our Seagrams. Again, like I said, we're going to use 2 ounces. okay? That's one. Okay, trying to pour it all over the ice so it kind of saturates the ice. We're going to use our dry vermouth here, okay? Again, a good way to measure for dry is just 2 bar spoonfuls. That's good enough right there. Okay, I'll put this to the side. And then we're going to stir, okay? So when you stir, you can use a bar spoon like I have here, okay? You can put this aside. You can either use this end or this end, and just give it a nice slow swirl, okay? That's good, see? Just like that. The longer you stir, the colder the glass will get. And the way you know when it's done is just by taste, right? So you can get a straw and just do a taste test to see the level of dilution you get. The more you stir, the more diluted it gets, right? Like whether you shake or stir, the longer you do it, the more diluted the drink is gonna get, okay? I'm doing it slow because I don't want any of the ice to pop out as I stir, right? So I'd rather do it slow but correctly than rush stirring it fast and then have ice flying all over the place, okay? So as you can see, I'm stirring. Usually, you know, some people say you stir about 30 reps, 38 to 38 reps, maybe even 40, right? So the key thing is, again, you want to get the drink as chilled as possible, okay? So I think I'm pretty happy with that. I'm not going to bother tasting this drink because I'm making it for you guys. This is just a video illustration. So again, pour your ice out in a martini glass. Okay. Front and center. We're going to strain our drink. Hope you guys can see that. Okay. Into our martini glass, like so. Okay. And then we always garnish with 3 olives to finish. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our martini served, our dry martini served stirred, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, a great drink, classic drink in the drink repertoire. This is James Bond's drink of choice, so I hope you give it a shot and have some fun making it. Very strong drink as well, okay? So again, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Ben. Check out my blog, recipesroundtheworld.com, and I hope you stick around for the next drink in this series, okay? Take care. Cheers.